Welcome to Uche'S TV. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button because what is unfolding between Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam is shaking Nollywood from the foundation. This gist is hot, controversial, and dripping with excitement, so stay with us and subscribe now for the real updates. The entertainment world is spinning as fans witness what looks like the biggest emotional moment Maurice Sam has ever shown in public. And it all began with a surprise Sonia Uche pulled, one that has sent social media into a frenzy, the industry into speculation, and fans into uncontrollable celebration. The rumors people have whispered for months are no longer just whispers. They are slowly unfolding in real time, and every day, the signs become harder to ignore. It all started with a video clip that dropped unexpectedly around 7 p.m. A calm setting, a small hall decorated in soft gold lighting, and Maurice Sam walking in with the kind of clueless innocence that only a perfectly orchestrated surprise can produce. He looked relaxed, confident, the usual charismatic Maurice we see in movies and interviews. But the moment he stepped further into the room and saw what Sonia had set up, everything inside him shifted. There was a huge frame collage of photos from their past movie sets, romantic scenes, comedic bloopers, and candid moments captured when they thought cameras were off. Standing right next to that collage was Sonia herself, smiling in a way that immediately softened Maurice's entire posture. It was a tender smile, a meaningful one, the kind that carries history. It was the smile of someone who planned something with pure intention. Maurice froze. Not because he was shocked by the decoration, but because he clearly did not expect Sonia to show up this way. It wasn't a movie set. This wasn't a promotional shoot. This was deeply personal. And then she stepped forward. Sonia held a small velvet box, not a ring box, not something to spark instant speculation, but something that still carried weight. Inside was a customized gold necklace engraved with a date fans have spent months trying to decode. A date that links to the first movie that brought them unusual on-screen chemistry. A date connected to a moment that fans insist was the beginning of a real-life connection between both actors. When Maurice saw the engraving, his breath hitched. His eyes widened, blinked fast, and within seconds, he placed a hand over his face. This was not acting. This was not scripted. This was real emotion, raw and unfiltered. Maurice Sam, the confident, playful, ever-composed actor, began to break down. Not from sadness. From joy so overwhelming he could not contain it. The video captured him turning away briefly as he tried to gather himself, but Sonia moved closer and gently touched his arm. That touch made him turn back, tears lining his eyes, and in that moment, the internet lost its mind. Fans started screaming, typing furiously, replaying the clip in slow motion, zooming in, analyzing every gesture, every glance, every heartbeat that seemed captured on camera. Before I continue, remember to subscribe to Uche'S TV because this story is unfolding fast, and you do not want to miss any twist, especially with how close these two seem to be getting. Now, this surprise might look simple on the surface, but what sent fans over the edge was Maurice's reaction. He was emotional in a way that only comes from something deeply meaningful. He hugged Sonia with full vulnerability. Not a casual hug. Not a friendly embrace. This was the type of hug that speaks volumes, the type that suggests shared history, private memories, and a bond far beyond professional partnership. People who have followed their journey know that Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam have been the center of rumor storms for nearly a year. Every time they release a movie together, the chemistry feels too natural, too seamless, too emotionally connected. Viewers have complained, celebrated, argued, and insisted that what they see on screen is not just acting. And this moment felt like a confirmation many had been waiting for. But what made everything even more intense was the whispers overheard in the background from those present at the surprise. A soft female voice said, "He deserves this. He has supported her for years." Another muttered, "This is long overdue." Of course, these faint comments fueled even more theories, pushing the public imagination into overdrive. Sonia finally spoke in the video. Her voice was calm but emotional, the kind that makes listeners lean in automatically. She told Maurice that the necklace was not about the date itself, but about everything that followed that day, the challenges they both faced, the victories they achieved, the closeness that kept growing without either of them planning it. She said she wanted him to remember that special beginning every time he wore it. The internet exploded. Comments poured in with thousands of people insisting this was no longer speculation but confirmation. Some viewers created compilation videos showing Sonia and Maurice's most intimate on-screen moments and comparing them to this real-life moment. Others posted emotional reactions, saying they had waited for this day since their first movie together. Some even claimed they spotted the necklace on Maurice weeks ago, suggesting he already had it but the video was recorded earlier. But nothing compared to the reaction from the industry. While some Nollywood stars stayed silent, others began dropping subtle hints. A popular actress close to Sonia posted a cryptic message saying, "When joy comes full circle, the heart knows." Another commented under the video with 3 heart emojis and a key emoji. And then came a shocker. An insider account known for dropping verified behind-the-scenes gist claimed that Sonia had been planning this surprise for months. Now, the real question many fans are asking is this: why did Maurice break down so deeply? From information gathered, Maurice Sam has been navigating enormous pressure behind the scenes. The constant attention, the expectations, the rumors, the demands from fans, the pressure to deliver chemistry on screen while handling private emotions off screen, these things build up. Sonia's gesture was not just a gift. It was acknowledgement. It was appreciation. It was a message saying, "I see you. I value you. You matter here." And for someone like Maurice, who carries himself with so much confidence but still feels deeply, the moment overwhelmed him. It was the first time fans saw him allow himself to be completely vulnerable. But what truly intensified everything was what came after. When Maurice finally composed himself, he took Sonia's hands and said something the camera barely caught. But one line was clear: "You didn't have to do all this." And she responded softly, "I wanted to." That exchange alone had fans screaming, crying, and running wild through the comment sections. People began posting reactions saying this was the closest thing to a public confession anyone could ask for. Some insisted Sonia had crossed the line from friendly gesture into emotional territory that cannot be denied. Others argued that what they saw was the beginning of something official. But the most dramatic twist came from the fans who attended a small meet-and-greet event the following day. They claimed Maurice was still wearing the necklace, casually, proudly, as though it had always been part of him. Not hidden. Not tucked inside his shirt. Visible. Present. Appreciated. That simple act sent the rumors into a new level. Wearing a gift like that in public, especially one from Sonia, especially after such an emotional reaction, felt like a message. A message that fans quickly interpreted as, "Yes, everything you think might be happening is real." Meanwhile, Sonia posted a photo later that evening wearing a smile that fans quickly called the smile of a woman whose plans are working. Whether that is true or not remains to be seen, but the timing, the expression, and the aura surrounding her only intensified everything. With all of this unfolding, fans remain electric with celebration. Many say this is the first time in months that Nollywood has produced something so emotionally genuine. People are calling it a breath of fresh air from constant drama, a moment of pure connection that feels real and not orchestrated by the industry for attention. Others insist this might finally be the event that forces both actors to address the rumors directly. But until then, every piece of evidence continues to stack itself naturally, convincingly, irresistibly. If you have not subscribed yet, this is the perfect time to do so because more revelations are on the way, and Just Gist TV will be here to break them down for you with no filters and no holding back. For now, one thing is certain: Sonia Uche's surprise has opened a new door in this story, one filled with admiration, closeness, shared memories, and emotions too strong to hide. And Maurice Sam's joyful breakdown has become the moment that marks a turning point in their unfolding connection. Fans are celebrating. The industry is watching. And every passing day, the rumors look less like rumors and more like truth walking in plain sight. Thank you for watching Just Gist TV. Make sure you subscribe, share, and stay tuned as we bring you the next chapter of this unbelievable development.